Welcome back, Weight Warriors. I'm Mike. I'm a fat guy trying to not be fat anymore by making lifestyle changes, and we just finished up week number 34 of my personal weight loss journey. Week 34 definitely had some challenges. If you guys remember way back January 10th when I posted, I think it was one of the first non-weekly update videos. It was a video talking about start with why and motivation. What's your motivation to change your life and to improve your health and lose the weight? Well, my biggest why this year was, I decided January 1st that I was going to make the change, but then I got really big reinforcement into my why when I found out that my wife was pregnant with our first child. We are very excited for this week as we are now full term, or at least she's full term. They are. It's kind of my part's taken care of at this point. So we are very excited, but along with all that excitement comes some extra complexity. This week, my wife has been really uncomfortable. We're trying to go for walks and we're trying to eat well, or at least we're trying to give her some of the comforts that she's wanting while she's in this really uncomfortable state. And so along with that, I'm really trying to support her, and this isn't some sort of cop-out or cope, but I have been eating a little bit more calories this week than I planned to. Not a lot, but it did go a little bit over my goal. But on the flip side, I'm happy to report that I lost 2.2 pounds this week. And as far as the 3 keys to success go, they are, again, nutrition is the number 1 key, most important thing to get me to where I want to go. And then there's activity, trying to make sure I stay active and moving, and make sure my body has a reason to add muscle, or at least not to get rid of the muscle, try to get rid of the fat first. And then the final key of those 3 is accountability. Which is, great. I'm happy you're watching this video. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this. It is a big help. I can't express how much I am really grateful for you watching this video. But with those 3 keys to success, they each have their own objective. So when it comes to nutrition, again, like I said, I had a goal of eating 2,280 calories per day. And this week I ate 2,324. So I did go over that slightly, not a big deal. So if you look at the individual days, you'll see I started out the week actually pretty low at 1,800 and some calories, and then had a bit of a higher day and then lower. So I fluctuated quite a bit up until the last 2 days. Specifically yesterday, I had over 2,800 calories. And unfortunately, the calories over the last 2 days have been primarily in the form of donuts, ice cream, French fries. Yeah. Which is not exactly what I'm trying to do with the whole foods replacing processed stuff and getting more protein in. However, I did hit my protein goal. If you'll notice, it was 209 or over 209 grams per day, which is great. So that's a check. So I am going to try to be more consistent this upcoming week when it comes to my nutrition, but it's really hard when you're on baby watch, meaning the baby could arrive at any time. And for any of you who have either been pregnant or your significant other, your wife has been pregnant and gone through this, you know what it's like that last couple weeks. My wife is so uncomfortable, and I'm trying to do anything that I can to comfort her. And food is one of the comforts that can actually help her right now. So while I am going to try to be more consistent next week, it is the lower priority to making sure that my wife has everything she needs and is, comforted, and I'm just there for her as much as I possibly can be. So that was nutrition. Next, we had activity. So I actually did still get to the gym 5 times this last week. That has been really in part of my schedule, so that was good. And I actually went out for more walks. Actually, my wife and I have been walking quite a bit this last week. Doctor's telling her to get some extra steps in. And so it's been really nice that I've been spending more time with her on those walks. And I actually averaged 13,775 steps per day, which is great. So I hit my steps and I hit my gym goals this last week. Next, we have accountability, which is you. Again, thank you for watching, and I got this video out on time. And I met with my nutritional coach and my personal trainer with those 5 training sessions this last week. Now, I have been pretty busy this week, so unfortunately I didn't get to meet with any of the Weight Warriors, and unfortunately I probably won't get to meet with anybody next week either, depending on how things go. So overall, I'm very pleased with how last week went. I could have been more consistent with my nutrition, but I still lost 2.2 pounds, so I'm really okay with that. Activity went really well. Going to the gym, again, really well. So overall, I think it was a good week, but I am continually being pushed and going to be experiencing a whole lot more fun in the upcoming weeks. So I'll let you know, and I'll keep reporting back how things go. But as always, Weight Warriors, remember that it's about the journey, not the destination. So remember to take it one day at a time, making sustainable lifestyle changes to get you where you want to be when it comes to your health, your fitness, your life goals. Just take it one step at a time, and I'll see you next week.